Okay, there we go. Okay. I absolutely fucking hate my microphone sometimes. Every time I reboot, it re-register. Maybe it's OBS. But every time I reboot, everything re-registers my microphone as a default. And it doesn't work if it's registered as default, even though it's the default microphone, even though it's the only microphone on my system. So, once again, I am forced to murder. I must go, kill several dozen people and sacrifice them on a blood altar. And that will fix my computer problems, I'm led to believe. Woke up and chose I'm choosing violence right fucking now. I don't have to wake up and do it. Hello. My name is Zyther KQ from Washington, and I'm vaguely tired. Tonight we're doing Salmon Max. It will be Salmon Maxiful. So, now that my urge to kill has arisen, I have an urge to kill ridges? Okay, I'm gonna eat some potato chips, I guess. Damn. It's enriched. Yeah, there was an enriched timer. Now it's all bumpy. Anyway, thank you for mentioning that my microphone was muted. I would have talked to myself all fucking night. Setting down my glass makes the microphone meter jump now. I wonder if I've managed to reset the noise gate filters. Well, too bad. We're going over here to the wide game screen. I'm gonna drop you folks down here. Turn off the music, and we will see if ScumDM is cooperating with me. I am audible on this scene too, right? Yes, good, okay. The mic meter is moving. I assume I am audible. I assume. You are? Okay, good. Checking. Just checking. Yeah, alright. Alright, everything seems fine. Let's load up the... I ended up doing an entire 4-hour stream muted. No one mentioned it. The chat was reacting, and they realized I don't need a mic to reuse voice sense. See, I would love to do that. Well, I would prefer to let the game speak for itself, but people kind of demanded that I get a microphone, and... well... so they had the reverse arc of me.
I'm sure there's something interesting in there.
Oh, are we really sure?
Don't touch that.
No problem.
Okay, we're not allowed to look. Stream is more interactive with me. I mean, I guess. I do interact with people. I wish we were allowed to, look at some of these newspaper clippings that he's got. Anyway. Yesterday, we were given the order to, 1, find Shavul's, missing mood ring, and 2, find Frog Rock, which is between the eternal plane of acid rain and some sort of forest, as I recall.
I wonder if these things spin the other direction in Australia.
We would have to get him to Australia in order to figure that one out.
Thank goodness the DeSoto's unaffected by this spooky paranormal realm.
I was hoping it'd metamorphosize into a large cherry donut.
never had a cherry donut. Now I sort of want a cherry donut. Oh well. As I recall, he lost his mood ring in the largest ball of twine in the world. There is a real largest ball of twine in the world in Minnesota. Weird Al famously wrote a song about it. I was kind of let down when I saw photos of it because it's just... It's not really that big. I mean, it's big for a ball of twine. But it's not like... It is not this size. And, like, I feel like if you're going to celebrate having a large ball of twine, it should be this size. But it isn't. Local donut shop that's a cherry-filled donut with almonds on top. Jesus Christ, Shateri. You're gonna make me, like, actually think the West Coast is worth a damn somehow. Apologies to the West Coast. Please stop being on fire. Please.
Yep, it's still our car.
Oh, good. Just checking. Well, it shouldn't be. Stop it. The real-life largest ball of twine is like the size of a minivan. Then it has grown since I last saw it, actually.
Holy cat heaven. How long do you suppose it took them to wind this immense ball of twine?
More importantly, how did they get it to stop rolling once it was all wound?
You kind of have to just build the museum wherever it stopped, I suppose. So we need to do a little bit of setup. Or, you know what? No, I'm going to show this organically. Let's head into the museum.
Now there's something you don't see every day.
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? We dump our fish heads out the window all the time.
Yeah, but these are halibut.
Oh, well. Okay. How big a ball of twine you could get, even if you had to use land mover vehicles to push it around? That's a good question. I don't know.
Do you work here?
Yep, have been for 40 years. So how can I help you?
Yeah, I feel like this guy came with the twine ball.
How'd you get this job anyway?
I clawed my way to the top, trampling those foolish enough to get in my way.
Okay, I'm sorry I asked.
Stop staring at me.
I can't help it.
Yeah, according to the lore, this is in Central Dis, Minnesota, which is a casual reference to one of the gates of hell, I think.
It's places like this that make me wish I were Canadian.
Well, they've got one of these too, but half of it's French.
I still fucking love that line.
You haven't seen an 8-foot-tall woodland creature answering to the name of Bruno around here, have you?
Are you talking about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Yeah.
He and a bunch of other Bigfoots helped build the ball of twine back in '56. Why, the stories I could tell.
No!
I've heard enough stories today. Have you seen Bruno recently?
I haven't seen Bruno in 30 or so years. Is he in trouble?
That depends on your definition.
I like to use the one that involves spiny echidnae.
Well, is there anything else I can help you with?
That thing that Sam keeps doing with his hands, where he just kind of holds them out and shakes them up and down. I do that all the time. Can't help it. Sam and Max and Knuckles. Spiny Echidna. Yeah, what kind of definition of trouble involves Spiny Echidna? The one in Darwin, Minnesota is still the world's largest ball wound by a single person. 12 feet in diameter. Wow, that's 8.7 short tons. What's a long ton? If it involves Knuckles, it's trouble. Here he comes, rougher than the rest of them. Damn. Sorry.
What's with all the fish guts flying past the window?
Those are leftovers from our last fish delivery. Our famous rotating restaurant has fresh fish flown in every day from the world of fish in Mosquitaville, Missouri.
All of these random references with exact locations will also activate those places on your map if you don't have them yet. Like if you manage to miss the World of Fish magnet, but get here anyway, that will put it on your map.
Has Conroy Bumpus passed through here?
Who's that?
He's a country western star gone berserk with power.
I wouldn't know him if I saw him. I don't get out much.
By 2006, a circumference of 40 feet, but it only weighs 400 pounds more than the one that is 12 feet. From this, we can deduce that twine does not weigh very much. That has been your science lesson with Aunt Izzy for the night.
This ball isn't really made from a continuous piece of twine, is it?
Yep, it's the longest piece of twine in the world by 92 yards.
92 yards, huh?
That'll be all for now.
Let's look at some of the museum exhibits.
It's Max.
Max is not a museum exhibit.
According to the plaque, this is a shaving from the first foot of the ball of twine.
I didn't know it was old enough to shave.
Honestly, this looks more like rope than twine to me. This is some thick-ass twine.
It's a 1/200,000th scale model of the actual ball of twine.
And it's only 1/200,000 as stupid as the actual ball of twine.
Fun facts about the world's largest ball of twine. If laid out from end to end, the ball would stretch from here to the far side of Jupiter. Also, scientists theorize that by 2053, the sheer weight of the ball will push the Earth out of its orbit. Propelling our planet on a collision course with the sun.
Good thing my life expectancy is only 6 years.
Way to take the short view, little buddy.
That makes me wonder what time period the Sam and Max stories take place in. Because there have been way more than 6 years worth of Sam and Max stories. Still, you know, Max has died already in one of the comics. I'll probably read that off later. It's cool. He got better. Sam has yet to die, although I'm sure he's next on the list. Let's see,
That might be a good idea, but the golf ball retriever's still broken.
True. They exist in the postmodern neo-retro future time period. Not that kind of time period. I mean, like, if you laid them out in chronological order, how many years would it be? Max has arguably died in the Telltale games too. I mean, yeah, but there's a lot of death in the Sam and Max universe. It happens. You can't stop it.
It's a broken golf ball retriever with a severed hand attached to it.
Yeah, that probably fixes it. There's the mood ring, but we're not quite reaching it.
Well, that was useless.
Yeah, sort of like those tax forms we keep finding in our mailbox.
You can argue all you like about whether Yoshi practices tax evasion. Sam and Max canonically practice tax evasion. Well, they don't have to practice, they're pretty good at it. Stick the magnet on there and try again. And there we go.
That was wholesome.
Not to mention physically improbable.
I must be happy.
Sure. I've never known how to read a mood ring. Like, I think you're supposed to get a little guide as to what the colors mean, but whenever I put one on, it sort of turns like a muddy brown color and just stays that way. Anyway, try to forget all that talk about death. All that is spoilers. Just ignore all the talk about death. I just remembered that happened. I think that means I'm a reptile. No, I'm
Shake a leg,
a
Max.
Skiriday. You know, Skiriday vulgaris, the North American red squirrel. I think is what that is, yeah.
Hey, look!
And that fish got the hell hacked out of it.
That's one long loose end.
Too bad we can't reach it from this side of the deck. You always need a large piece of string in games like this.
That's true, we do. We'll probably want one. Let's see if we can get one. What about AI Crypt Bro, then convertible in orbit? I don't think so. I think it's Salmon. They almost released a Salmon Max a couple years back, I think. It was a VR game that I think mostly involved Salmon Max trying to recruit the player into the freelance police. You get a signed certificate from the Illuminati if you complete it. It's one of the reasons I bought a VR headset and I still didn't actually play it, so whoops.
It's a conveniently located pair of mounted binoculars.
Huh. We're spinning way too fucking fast to make out anything here. Yeah, I can't actually do anything with this.
I could be looking right at Frog Rock, but everything's too tiny.
Too tiny, huh?
Okay, I've lodged the magnifying lens in front of the mounted binoculars.
There's stuff going on over here. We'll look over there in a minute.
It's a conveniently located pair of mounted binoculars.
Also, Sam has done his fair share of killing as well. Well, now I can see everything, but not much use.
Nerds, this restaurant's rotating too fast for me to get a bead on Frog Rock.
Nerds.
These exposed wires look like they're part of the restaurant control mechanism.
They look like overcooked pasta to me, Sam.
Now I can control the speed and direction of the diner via these mounted binoculars.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Maybe not.
It just takes a good jolt of electricity to form sometimes. Yes, I know we are allowed to control the speed and direction of the rotation. Let's see. If you see any... There we
Why,
go.
it's the eternal plane of acid rain.
And what was the other thing?
That's the enchanted Argyle Forest.
Which means that this...
It's a rock.
is not what we were looking for. Okay. Maybe, it's over this way? What is over this way?
The largest stump in the world.
Oh, damn. If it was that big, I wouldn't need the magnifying lens to see it.
It's a rock. And it's between the two things Shavul said it was between. It must be Frog Rock.
Alright. Oh, hey, look! It's a visual bug. It's gone now.
That must be Frog Rock.
Well, we
I think
found
I can
Frog
see
Rock.
Frog Rock.
Now then, before we leave, there's this dude.
He looks safe enough.
Compared to what?
Did too.
Did not.
Would you two shut your traps? I'm trying to concentrate.
I don't know what they were arguing about, but that shut him up.
What you doing?
Using my telekinetic powers to bend my tools.
Why?
To help me fix the rotating mechanism on this diner.
Well, that makes sense.
Ah. Oh well. I thought for some reason you were replying to something, but I can't see what you're replying to. Oh well.
Hey, lay off the swearing. We're trying to appeal to kids.
Ah, good luck.
Get bent.
Oddly enough, they did have a cartoon on the Fox network for a couple of seasons. They had to trade in their comically large firearms for stuff like bazookas and lasers, but, you know, that's fine.
% sign ampersand $sign.
And colon semicolon too.
What are you doing?
Swearing in longhand, asterisk mouth.
Yeah, across all incarnations, Sam has had kind of a Humphrey Bogart voice. That's not Humphrey Bogart. That's like fucking, I don't know what that was. And Max has been kind of nasally and clownish, except in the cartoon, where Sam gets a more high register voice, and Max is sort of, I don't know. Max is a bit lower tone. You know, give me just a second. I want to pull up a quick clip, just so folks can hear the difference in voice acting. And I know exactly what clip I want, assuming I can find it. Yeah, Max gets kind of growly and feral in the cartoon, sometimes. Don't find shit from, like... There it is. Let me just, bring this up real quick. This is a common Sam and Maxian exchange from the cartoon.
Oh, I'm sure a heaping helping of our persuasive charms will soon have him seeing things our way.
Or not seeing things at all.
No, Max? Ours is a mission of enlightenment. Beliefs were never changed by use of force. Say, this has a nice heft to it.
So yeah. In spite of everything, they were still Sam and Max.
What are these malformed tools good for?
Lots of things, like scratching those hard-to-reach places.
Every place is hard for me to reach.
Would you like a free sample?
Sure.
Let me make one for you. It's all yours.
Thanks.
Yeah, Sam sounds way different. I'm still into it. Like, it's a valid take on the character. Sounds like a bootleg. I mean, I've heard the voices change through the Telltale years, and I'm fine with it.
Have you heard anything about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who that? Is Bruno the Bigfoot?
Sam, he's speaking in tongues.
Should I even bother asking you about Conroy Bumpus?
No.
Well, bye.
So now we have a cool looking tool.
It's a perfectly good metric left-handed spanner that's been bent out of shape.
Ooh, a metric spanner.
I got to use this elevator.
I knew what I was trying to do. Alright, we have several things we can now do. I like watching Sam and Max change from pre-rendered models to sprites as they get out of the tram car. That's fun to watch. In any country that uses imperial units, they call that a wrench. Well, that's why it's a spanner here. Let's see. First off, let's take a look at Frog Rock.
Frog Rock. It's amazing how far this car has gotten on one tank of gas.
It really is. It did not want to include a gas mechanic in this game.
This doesn't look like a frog at all.
My innocence has been shattered by this blatant tourist trap. I want my money back.
We didn't pay anything.
Well, somebody better give me some money.
God, Sam, I mean, Max, I feel you. Well, they're right, though. It doesn't look like a frog at all. Oh well, let's leave. We've got to return Shavul's, Sari is right. A lot of this is just me, like, going, that's true at the game, as it reveals inner truths of the universe. Like, that rock doesn't look like a frog.
You're back.
And we're bigger than a bread box.
3 bread boxes even.
What do you want now?
Why did Max suddenly get small? The influence of powerful magnets underneath the earth.
Is this your ring?
Cool, man. Have you found Frog Rock yet?
Yes, but I don't see how that's going to get me any closer to Bruno.
Finding Frog Rock's only the beginning, man. Once you're at Frog Rock, you'll need some samples.
Samples?
Yeah, man. Bigfoot samples. You know, fur and stuff. 3 of them. Smear 'em all over Frog Rock.
Put the fur on the rock. Got it. Let's go, Max.
Wait! You'll also need some Mystic Mole Man powder.
You must be joking.
No joke, man. Here, I'll get you some. Here you go. Sprinkle this Mystic Mole Man powder over the fur when you've smeared it all over Frog Rock.
What'll happen then?
Something wonderful.
Thanks. Let's go, Max.
Mystic Mole Man
It's a
powder.
charming decanter filled with vile and mysterious liquids.
It could be my long-lost twin brother, Sam.
Oddly, the Mystic Mole Man powder is apparently full of liquids. I'm not gonna ask questions about that. Neither will you. Alright, let's smear.
That's gross, Sam. That's gross, Sam.
He's gonna keep doing that because we used the one from the dunk tank first. So it's all wet and sticky.
That's gross, Sam.
If I'd thought about it, I would have left that one till the end. But I didn't think about it. So instead, is everyone ready for something wonderful? Let's see what metaphysical puzzle this solves.
Well?
Wait for it.
Sure gets dark quickly around here.
I don't think this is a natural occurrence, Max. In fact, I think we're witnessing a celestial convergence of some sort.
My name is Maya. We studied together.
I'm hungry.
Do you think it'll make that rock look more like a frog? This means something, Sam.
Okay.
It still doesn't look much like a frog.
No. No, it really doesn't. Anyway, with that subtle clue from the cosmos, we're ready to leave. Let's hit Conroy Bumpus' place, the home of country and western music.
It's a Conroy world after all.
If we ever get this rich and famous, I want you to shoot me, Sam.
It'll be a pleasure.
Steve Purcell never really got rich and famous off Sam and Max. He went from underground comics to working as a computer game developer to working for Pixar. And I think of it all, Pixar probably made him the most money.
Bumpusville.
Yeah, that's what it is, alright. Yeah, that is not Conroy Bumpus. I don't know who that is, but... Oh, hey, Doorbus.
I wonder if Conroy's a member of Good Sam Club.
I have a hard time imagining him as a good Sammartarian. Never wanted to become rich and famous off Salmon. That's true. He did it entirely for the art. I think, they did do a Sam & Max webcomic for a little while. It may have won an Eisner. I can never remember if that's real or if I made it up.
A wishing well.
I wish I had absolute power to decide who lives and who dies.
Oh, I don't know.
I think we'd need a bigger well.
So here's a fun thing you can do. Grab some cash and toss it in the wishing well.
I wish this game were over. Hold
That's
it.
Oh.
Get back here. We're dealing with a very literal well here. I wish I knew what Max was thinking. Well, that was a waste of money.
There's not a thought in that glossy, shiny head. Behind those eyes is nothing. Except the occasional exclamation point.
Ah, this thing's malfunctioning.
No, it's giving you exactly what you asked for. Alright, well, we won because, you know, we did see the ending. It was nice to have... No. Let's get out there and, do the Bumpus thing. Max? Okay, he's coming.
Cripes. Hey, Max, take a look at this.
It's titled Me, Myself, and I.
Hey, you learned how to read.
Huh.
It's a gold record for Conroy's breakthrough hit. Two-fisted, beer-drinking, gun-toting, hard-loving, fast-driving country western Liverpudlian. It's the platinum record Bumpus got for Let's Drink Beer and Shoot Things.
Let's Drink Beer and Shoot Things is still pretty much, like, my one thought regarding most country music, although I do like the Judds. My parents listened to a hell of a lot of country music while I was growing up. I think of it like growing up in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Like, there's obviously some stuff wrong with me now, but it's just the environment I was raised in.
Conroy's first 8-track tape, Flushed Down the Toilet of Love. It's a gold record for Bumpus's Heaven's Just Like Texas, except that there's no taxes.
Ugh.
Howdy, partners. I'm Conroy Bumpus, and welcome to Bumpusville.
Sound like Yakko Warner.
Feel free to wander the mansion, but for Pete's sake, don't touch anything. Howdy, partners.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
It's a gold record for Conroy's runaway hit, Broken-Hearted Roadkill on the Highway of Romance. Oh, the platinum record Conroy got for his all-time hit, Smile When You Say That, You Rock and Rollin' Wimp.
Yeah, that is extremely...
Bumpus got this gold record for Daddy's Two-Steppin' in His 2-Foot Grave. It's hard to believe that he sold 1 million of Tobacco Spit Blues.
let's see.
Wow, it's Monster Truck Weekend!
Happening every Sunday.
Sunday!
Sunday. Okay, I'm over the shock now.
I'm not, but I'm sure my gentle naivete will survive.
I like that his license plate is my truck.
The best never rest.
And there's a pillow up here.
It's a pillow, and it's got Miracle Grow hair tonic all over it.
Well, you never know when we're gonna need that, so... It's ours now. What is this? It's a little droid.
It's a macro-hard maintenance droid.
Ah yes, Macro Hard. They make all my favorite computer products. This is a very 90s game.
It looks like an official macro-hard maintenance droid manual. If I had the slightest inclination to strain myself, I could probably reach it.
Well, I don't see why we should make him work.
However, I'm sure I can drag this out into a longer yet more satisfying experience.
In other words, this is here to solve a puzzle. And you're gonna need to solve a puzzle before you solve this puzzle. Happily, we have the golf ball extender.
What you doing?
Hang back, buddy, and observe my magic. Oops.
Extreme knockoff Jeopardy theme.
Find out all you need to know?
Maybe. I got a little lost in the troubleshooting chapter.
So now we know how a macro-hard maintenance droid works.
It's a guide to the operation of macro-hard maintenance droids.
Unfortunately, we don't know how they work, but... And there's one more thing in here that I should probably show off.
It's one of Conroy's toupees.
Wasted Tony Pope. Handful of bit rolls and gun. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
What in the name of Jethro Clampett's going on in her?
Hey!
That hurts!
Knock it off!
And stay out.
God, he's got a good arm. Two of them.
I don't think that was the best way to get the toupee, Sam.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come back for that toupee later. But, let's invade his house again. After all, we didn't go this way. Also, Harlock in the New World Picture Stub. Oh, Captain Herlock.
Genuine imitation American-style chest. Not intended for any kind of use. A great addition for your genuine imitation American collection.
I love
Home shopping.
Not intended for any kind
Definitely.
of use. Yeah, we can't use it. It's not intended for that.
Look, they're paintings of trophies.
Captain Warlock, okay.
Cripes, look at all the trophies.
I think this Bumpus goon is overcompensating for his lack of stature, Sam. Besides, I've got a lot more trophies than he does.
And now one of the best, in my opinion, sequences in the game.
It's a portrait of John Muir.
Say, Sam, just who is John Muir?
Who's John Muir? Hey guys, this dope doesn't know who John Muir is.
You gotta be kidding!
What a maroon.
What a dib cow poop.
Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me.
Where?
Up there!
Well?
But...
You really shouldn't tell fibs about dead animals, Max.
But...
Stop bugging me. I'm admiring this portrait of John Muir.
But who's John Muir?
Do you really want to know?
If you'll stop talking, sure.
Okay,
Hit it, boys.
There once was a man named John Muir.
A naturalist, noble and pure.
There's love for all beasties.
The most and the leasties.
Has never been equaled.
For sure.
So John Muir is a famous American naturalist. And that's really all you need to know. And we're taking the picture.
A stunning portrait of John Muir, famous naturalist.
Yeah, I wish I had a big edutainment banner that would scroll out here when I was being educational. But that would take work, so... maybe later.
Bumpusville is proud
Oh, boy.
to present the master of melody, the king of country,
Hope you guys like country
Mr.
music.
Entertainment, Conroy Bumpus.
I hate floor shows.
I remember my childhood in Brighton, when dear old Dad would bounce me on his knee. He'd say, son, there ain't nothing as exciting as exposing beasts to inhumanity. That's why I'm happy to be king of the creatures. I'm proud to be the lord of the old. I love collecting things with grotesque features. It makes me feel like some Chaldean god.
This is the Disney villain song.
Oh, I trapped my first tiger before I could speak. Killed me a bear when I was 3. And now with this Bigfoot and giraffe-necked freak, I finally have a full menagerie. Hit it, boys! That's why he's happy being feared by the one. Just to be the czar above us all. None of us can be where we are one. Oh, it's tough to be a country western star. Thank you, thank you.
Your attention, please. Conroy Bumpus has left the building.
Please exit through the gift shop. So, there's Trixie and Bruno.
It's Bruno and Trixie.
Or that, yeah.
Hey, Bruno.
Ooh, trying to get their attention may be a bad idea. And here's an alarm beam.
Uh-oh.
You again.
And that's just gonna get us.
Knock it off.
Yep, goodbye.
And stay out.
Nope. We are not staying out. Yeah, I kind of vaguely wonder, like, what the actual inspiration for Conroy Bumpus was. And then I realized that in the Sam and Max universe, shit just kind of happens. Oh, he's busy. But we could use access to that. So we have the tools. We just need to, find... Whoops. We just need to find the interface. Alright, step 1. The droid.
Now that I've read that ponderous manual, I can move the robot around like this.
I'm impressed.
That's nothing. Watch this.
Help me, Sam and Max. You're my only hope.
That was gratuitous.
Sorry. This might be more useful.
Let's see, let's just have it clean in here.
I don't think the cute little robot wants to follow its new programming, Sam.
I don't recall giving it a cute little choice. There he goes.
I'm ripe with anticipation.
I thought I smelled something.
What the?
Yeah, that
How Pavlovian.
seems about right.
And you should know.
So now we have access to the virtual reality gear. And, remember, this was still 1993, folks.
It's a virtual reality helmet.
Are you prepared for the stunning something or other of virtual reality?
This is virtual reality? I may be sick.
It still pretty much looks like this, to be honest. I nearly was sick.
Yonder lies the castle of my father, the king. It's a Cheesley polygon sword.
Yoink. Yeah, try not to think too hard about that. Look, dragon. Pointy. Strong. I mean, it's dead now, but okay.
It's a chunky, hovering dragon's heart, just like the one I have at home.
Well?
I am the Keymaster.
Does that come with a dental plan?
It should.
I don't know what you two critters are up to, but I want you out of here. Now.
Nah, that's fine. Being on a delay is fine. So now we have a polygonal key.
It's a Cheesley polygoned key.
Polygonal, polygonal, polygonal. We can use that to deactivate the security system. Polygonal key goes in polygonal slot.
Gee, thanks.
Well, back to the circus with you.
I'm feeling a little morally conflicted about taking Bruno back to the circus.
I'm not. Let's go, you big lug.
Nicer than hat.
Stay away from him, you malefactor.
I'm not a malefactor. I'm a lagomorph.
Look, I'm not going back to the circus, and I'm late for a party.
Oh yeah, the Bigfoot party. Where is it?
It's at Evelyn Morrison's Savage Jungle Inn in picturesque Half-Life, Nevada. Bigfoots.
And their dates?
Only.
Let's go.
Evelyn Morrison, Savage Jungle Inn. I wish they had done more with Evelyn Morrison. She is positioned as like a B-movie queen, and I love B-movies, but they don't really go in on that as hard as they might, and I guess I should stop talking about her before we actually get there, but, you know. There it is.
This place is tiki-rific.
Tiki-rific?
Yeah, I feel immersed in native culture.
I just hope this place has authentic Savage Tiki drinks with that authentic Tiki tang. It's a miniature mighty volcano, lending authenticity to this jungle motif.
It's true, it does feel more
Looks like
authentic.
a gopher mound.
Well, marginally. Can't really go around, so let's just go in.
That's a particularly big Bigfoot. It's a phone booth with privacy shading. I remember seeing this movie in theaters when I was a pup. During the climactic scene, they dropped giant rubber snakes on the audience. Why don't they make movies like that anymore?
Yeah, that, but unironically.
Higher standards?
Probably.
That, but unironically. Unfortunately, standards really have gone up. But I would love to go to a movie that drops, like, rubber snakes on you at the climax.
I wonder if this bird talks.
Maybe it'll give us an important clue.
Nah, that'd be stupid.
Hey, Max, don't grab that part of the bird.
Don't be silly.
Alright.
Hey, you're Evelyn Morrison, famed B-movie star.
Yes, I am she.
I've seen all your movies.
My favorite was Robot Terror from Beyond the Galaxy.
Is that the one where the alien says, Clam do Beretta Nimno?
No, that's Vampirus in Prison.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like Evelyn Morrison's autograph?
Hell yeah.
Actually, we just want to ask a few questions.
Evelyn Morrison is always available for interviews.
Is the bit about the bird giving an important clue a reference to another adventure game? Probably. I think as far back as Infocom's Deadline, there were, talking birds that just happened to have overheard something in the other room, or, you know, that kind of thing. It's a fairly standard mystery trope, if nothing else.
You haven't seen a short, self-absorbed, crazy-as-a-bedbug country western singing star around here, have you?
If you mean Conroy Bumpus, Evelyn Morrison had him ejected from the premises hours ago.
Why?
He was harassing Evelyn Morrison's guests.
Right, don't do that.
How'd you end up in the hotel business?
I bet it was a sordid combination of fast cars and fast living. Vroom, vroom.
It was the stars.
Bigger movie stars than you? Pshaw.
Pshaw?
No, the stars didn't get bigger. The rubber monsters got smaller.
I still say it was a lurid tale of sin and depravity.
Action!
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Corman.
Roger Corman, king of the B-movies. Of course she'd have worked with him a couple of times.
I have this sudden craving for an umbrella drink.
Evelyn Morrison's Jungle Inn has the greatest umbrella drinks in the world, with over 237 kinds of rum.
All in just one drink? Which way to the bar?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even drink.
Oh, yeah. The toucan must have put words into my mouth.
I think if you tried to put 237 kinds of rum in one drink, you'd need a bathtub.
Have you had any problems with the Bigfoots?
Evelyn Morrison has always worked well with grotesque creatures of the night.
Yeah, you worked for Roger Corman.
I'll take that as a no, then. I'll get back to you later.
Evelyn Morrison will be here. In the meantime, why not take some of these brochures? They have Evelyn Morrison's autograph on them, making them must-have collectibles.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Let's check out the brochure.
I hate it when you hum, Sam. It sounds like a high-voltage tower.
These are pamphlets for the Mount Rushmore Dinosaur Tar Pit and Bungee Jumping National Park in North Dakota, and someplace called the Celebrity Vegetable Museum in Goat Liver, Texas.
We needed to introduce a few more
I think
locations
I like the humming better.
here in the last few hours of the game. So, we are not a Bigfoot.
Stop.
What's up?
Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed on the convention floor.
That said, this guy looks like he's having feet trouble. I have a friend who uses a Dremel for that, but...
Here.
This is great. Really great. I owe you guys.
And those sure are some noises.
Stop. Only Sasquatches and their dates are allowed
We're
on the
still not allowed
convention
on
floor.
in, though. But now I think at least you'll talk to it. Max, could you stop that for a minute?
You're not being very cooperative.
And you're underdressed. I can't let you in like that.
So we need to be dressed. We can use this booth to,
I had no one to call.
Call me! Call me!
You'd have to get cellular.
I'm pixelar. It's better than cellular.
It's true,
That's
being
bad,
pixelated
Max.
is better
Really
than being
bad.
cellular.
Who cares? I'm cute.
Jeez.
I'm cute too. So, we'll get back to this. Yeah, Max's animation sprite kind of doubled there. That's a glitch. Let's check out the Celebrity Vegetable Museum.
Yep, that's our car.
Mm-hmm.
What detail?
See the carrot leaning out of the book depository?
Never mind that. What about the string beans behind the fence on the grassy knoll? That avocado is Governor Connolly.
Well, apparently the very first thing you see when you come into the Celebrity Vegetable Museum is a sweet potato recreation of the assassination of JFK. Beautiful. Locations that are literally nothing but roadside tourist traps. Honestly, God, I wish I could, just spend a year or two traveling around shitty tourist traps.
Which one of these guys is the walrus?
The celery stalk.
Like, I would absolutely love to buy a copy of Roadside America or something and just cruise around the country going to shitty tourist traps. Except they don't make them like they used to. Like, you don't get some guy who believes that his calling from Christ is to build, like, a giant stained glass amusement park anymore. You know?
I wonder what's holding those mop tops up.
Yep, those are the Beatles. Apparently.
I wonder what's holding those mop tops up.
Yeah, we looked at that.
Remaindered Conroy Bumpus eggplants.
I guess his 15 minutes of fame are about up.
Living in RV would be ideal for at least 5 years. Maybe. Live out of the back of a van like the Scooby-Doo crew.
I can't believe Harrison actually agreed to this.
It is a stunning likeness, though.
It's amazing what they can do with mushrooms.
Man, this isn't exactly a tourist trap, but you've reminded me that there is a place in, I think, the Epcot Center. Possibly one of... No, it's the World of Coke in Texas. And I mean Coca-Cola. And it's one of the few places in America where you can get the quinine-flavored beverage Beverly. And it has been my dream to go drink some Beverly ever since I knew Beverly existed. And it makes me really, really sad that I will probably never get down there. It makes me really fat that I will never get down... Captions, what are you doing?
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Shrooms.
Heh. I love this woman's voice.
This is a monument to human ingenuity.
Thanks bunches, Sonny.
How late are you open?
As late as you want. Gotta grab the sales when you can in this business.
I grow more fascinated by the moment. So what's the biggest thing in vegetable celebrities right now?
I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that, Sam.
I can't either.
You may not believe this, Sonny, but the biggest thing right now is miniaturization.
Miniaturization?
Peas.
Peas?
I know, it seems impossible. All we are saying is give peas a chance.
Yep.
What prompted that batch of Conroy heads over there?
Well, I was trying a new growth hormone for some of my more distinguished personalities when I realized it was no good. Now it won't stop. They just keep growing like that. Big misshapen growths on top. Reminded me of Conroy Bumpus, so I ran a special.
So what do you know about Bigfoots?
Well, they don't translate well into vegetables. I have been experimenting with the idea for a while. There's just no such thing as a furry vegetable.
Check out our fridge.
Something, something, furry vegetable, something.
Well, bye.
We can give her a custom portrait. Let's see about John Muir.
What do you make of this?
Famed naturalist John Muir, huh? This looks like a zucchini squash to me. I can do this, but it'll take a short while.
Yeah, I'm not really in a hurry. I do have an idea, though, based on that Indiana Jones and the Temple of Shrooms reference. We do have an eggplant shaped exactly like Conroy Bumpus's head. More or less. Let's commit crimes. Sort of.
Hey!
That hurts!
Knock it off!
And stay out.
Well, we still got the spare wig. Yeah, Luke is like, we have the ability. We're going to do it. We're gonna parody fucking everything. Alright, let's check out the dinosaur park.
Dino Bungee National Memorial.
I love the idea of bungee jumping out of, like, the Mount Rushmore nose. It's terrible and wonderful at the same time.
What kind of dinosaurs are those, Sam?
From the size of their grandfibular extensions, I'd say they were a couple of brachiosaurs.
Are they dangerous?
They're only robots, Max. Dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years.
No one tells me anything.
There's a bit in one of the cartoons where they mention they haven't fought a dinosaur since Wednesday, and Max is surprised it's been that long. So I guess they found a source of dinosaurs at some point. Oh, fur.
I've seen hair like this somewhere before.
Your butt?
No, this hair has the same coarseness as Sasquatch hair.
You don't suppose they skinned Sasquatches to make this cheesy roadside attraction?
Who knows? More importantly, who cares?
Yeah, it's probably just carpeting. Well, we need to make a Sasquatch outfit. So, Max?
Hey, Max.
Hey, what?
I've got a job for those mighty incisors of yours.
What?
See that woolly mammoth?
What about it?
Stop playing dumb and get chomping.
Are you ready to make some bad choices?
Mammoth's so cute. I had to shave it. It's true. Also, hello, Fire Whiskers. Thank you for giving me money. What a terrible choice.
Fine work, Max. Now we've got more full woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need, and we've learned an important lesson.
We have?
Yeah, the woolly mammoths died of embarrassment.
Let's see.
It's more faux woolly mammoth hair than we'll ever need.
Well, let's put it on the Stiltwalker outfit.
It might be nice to have a hairy Stiltwalker's costume, but I've got nothing to keep the hair stuck to the suit.
Alright, we're gonna need something to stick hair to a suit. We'll figure that out. What's this?
Push button to hear Rex speak.
Oh, who could resist?
Hi, my name is Rex, the Thunder Lizard. During the late Jurassic period, I was king of the dinosaurs.
Okay. New concept unlocked. The dinosaurs were huge nerds.
This place evokes a sense of wonder.
You have to wonder.
I love this one kid who's stuck to the slide, holding everybody up.
I can't remember the last time I saw so much tar.
Me neither, but my long-term memory is virtually non-existent.
Yeah, so is mine. Can we just,
I can't use these things together.
No, we have to get more elaborate with it. Let's give the cup to the hand.
It's a broken golf ball retriever with a cup attached to it.
Alright.
Looks like this elevator will take us up into Washington's nose.
You would think Lincoln would be the more popular president to dive out of the nose of. I also love that you have approximately like 0.5 seconds where you can identify that the elevator music is that Conroy Bumpus song we heard back at the mansion.
She must be the instructor on duty. How can you take the smell?
After a while, your nose will go numb and you won't care. Trust me.
Okay.
We're in law enforcement. How much would you charge us to use the bungees?
Enthusiastic law enforcement.
I'd let you go anytime. I'm partial to dog and bunny teams.
That's weird.
Works for me.
This character is in the game apparently just to be kind of hot for Sam and Max. And I would question that if it wasn't for literally everything I have known throughout my life. And all of the fan reaction I've ever seen to Sam and Max.
Hey, that furry pig thing is still down there.
That's the beauty of this tar. It's always at the right consistency and temperature. It could be days before you sink too low for us to find you.
Oh, good.
I'm convinced. Let's go, Flyboy.
Wonderful.
My nose is running.
Whose isn't?
Bye.
So long, cutie.
Alright, let's... Is Max's appearance in Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight canonical? Is Sam and Max's appearance in the LucasArts Adventurer newsletter, where they blow up the Death Star, canonical? I'm gonna go with probably.
I don't think she'd want that.
Oh, can we not? Okay, well, let's just...
Wait, you need your bungee jumping safety suit. There's one hanging behind the screen.
Safety suit, of course. I forgot all about those.
So, what do you think?
It fits you just fine.
Ooh, stand back. She may pounce.
It's a danger I face every day. So, Max, what do you think?
A regular 007.
Are you sure?
Clint, baby, would be nervous. But get moving. I'm beginning to think you're stalling. Clint.
Baby.
Who's stalling? I'm just waiting for my buddy to come here and check out this spectacular view.
And a grab Max, I think.
I can't pick that up.
Okay. We'll just do that by ourselves. Yeah. So once the scene starts, we have a limited number of loops to do this. Or we have to go again. Now we've got tar. We can put tar
Now
on
the
suit.
costume is covered with tar.
And put hair
Now
on the
we've got a
costume.
Stiltwalker's costume covered with tar and faux woolly mammoth hair.
And cap it all off with a fuzzy headpiece.
Okay, I've attached Conroy Bumpus' toupee to the Stiltwalker's costume.
Poker night at the inventory definitely is. Yeah, I think the first poker night at the inventory takes place a little after Telltale Season 1. And poker
I
night
don't
at the
indiscriminately
inventory,
use people, except Max.
I want to use the elevator.
Hey!
Oh.
You can't leave with that on.
Why not? I look so dapper.
Put that back.
Poker night at the inventory 2 takes place after Telltale Season 3. I kinda hate these signs. I'm never tall enough. I have to really stretch my tail up there. Then, you know, they'll register me as tall enough. Alright, there's one more thing. What if MDK but Max the dog was with Max the rabbit? It would actually be a net loss of outgoing firepower. Max is cool and all, but he doesn't have, like, 4 arms. So there's one more thing we need to do. And it can't be done here. Beautiful presentation. Beautiful. Anyway. You may recall that we're allowed to jump into this large fiberglass fish, and you may have asked why.
The fish appears to be held in place by a hard-to-reach bolt.
We have a tool for reaching hard-to-reach things.
That did the trick.
Spoon doesn't run out of ammunition. They do if it's funny.
It's kinda wobbly in here.
Put this away. Let's, grab
Hey,
Max.
Max, come here.
Here I come.
Oh, Max definitely uses firearm. Although, yeah, yes.
One must admire the skill with which the wily uber trout stalks its prey.
This is one of the 10 most liberating experiences of my life, Sam. Holy mackerel. I'm a trout, stupid. Holy trout! I'd always thought you were made of plaster.
Well, he's dead.
Now what do we do, Sam?
I'm thinking. What's that noise?
It sounds like you do when you've eaten too much Thai food, Sam.
Ahem, pardon me. Yeah, I am a little bit sneezy. It's very dry in here. Probably because the heater's on and the fan's on, and should really actually make use of the humidifier. Again, I love the 3D model there. It's so deliciously plasticky. They love that fully
I told
squish.
you I had a plan.
I love that fully squish. Alright. That loose end of string is ours.
Hey, Max, I've got another plan.
I think I liked you better when you were clueless.
Shut up and climb over the rail. See? That wasn't so bad.
What are you two doing out here?
Any more bright ideas?
Let's start crying like babies.
Galileo was wrong.
I don't think we were in a vacuum, Max.
Hey, how will we get our car back?
Wait for it.
I love that bit myself. Their car just kind of manifests. How much twine do we have?
It's 91 yards of twine.
Interesting.
How much are they paying you anyway?
I'm a volunteer, but they let me sleep here, and I get all the twine I can eat. So how can I help you?
What would you do if someone cut off, say, 94 yards of the ball?
We'd shoot 'em, skin 'em, and sell 'em as jerky treats.
Good thing we only took 91.
That'll be all for now.
I'm also a big fan of the music here. It's just so... something. Alright, we've got our Sasquatch suit.
It says Igavasnielgitni.
Close enough for jazz. Let's go.
I do love the MIDI. The MIDI is good.
I can't use these things together.
Oh, yes, you can.
I had no one to call.
How do I...
I guess we could try it on.
There we go, we try it on Max.
Hey, that's a downright nice Sasquatch costume. I'll let you guys in with that one.
I just want to appreciate the majesty of this fucking costume. Complete with Sam's nose penis hanging out. Beautiful.
Looks like something important's happening.
Hundreds of years ago, it was becoming apparent that our time was running out. Yet we were slow to heed the warnings of impending doom. The seemingly slow encroachment of mankind and all that his many living styles entail seemed like a vague and distant problem. A problem for future generations of Yeti to solve. Blithely, we sat back, ignoring our own inner call for action. Tradition and the status quo were our excuses for complacency.
It is a metaphor.
The certainty of not just losing our way of life, but possibly our very lives. And the demise of our entire race is now becoming a reality. A reality we can no longer choose to ignore.
1993,
As it turns out, the humans and their technology are moving faster than we are, much faster than we had anticipated. And so we now face the final crisis. Unless we pull together, not just acknowledging the need for change, but embracing change not just with our hearts and our minds, but with our actions, we will fall behind, moving backward into extinction. Well, back to the music.
Ooh, get down.
I can't talk to that.
Talk to him then.
Your appetite's bigger than mine.
Hey man, if you'd spent the past 8 years on a bread and water diet, you'd be scarfing down everything in sight too, dude.
It's true.
So, fellow smelly woodland creature, where have you been hiding for the past few years?
Hiding? Dude, I've spent the last 8 years manacled to a dunking booth. If Bruno and his girlfriend hadn't rescued me, I'd still be there.
Jimmy Stewart. Is Jimmy Stewart the guy who played George Bailey? Because that's who I thought he was doing. And I know in my fucking head it's not Danny Kaye. And for some reason it keeps popping into my head. Danny Kaye. It's not Danny Kaye.
So where are all the bodacious Bigfoot babes?
Take it easy, Max. You don't even like girls.
I don't?
Dude, are you like having an argument with your belly button?
No.
I kind of forgot that bit. I fucking love this game so much.
I'll let you get back to your food.
Mahalo, dude.
Hey, shitty wine.
Chateau Sasquatch 92. A very bad year.
The closest thing to a bodacious Sasquatch babe we're gonna get is her. Hi, ma'am.
Hubba, hubba, hubba! Whose little Bigfoot are you?
Vanuatu's!
Vanuatu?
Vanuatu. The Bigfoot chief. The guy who just gave that speech. My husband. Don't sweat it, Junior. If I had a tree for every time a teenage Bigfoot's made a drunken pass at me, we surely wouldn't be in the mess we're in today.
Not really.
She left out the you know, which, kinda makes that incoherent, but...
Have you seen Bruno?
Bruno? Why, me and Mr. V have known little Bruno since he was knee-high to a pig. Salt of the earth, Bruno is. Nicest, most generous Bigfoot you'll ever meet. Dumb as a post, of course, but generous. Why, just the other day I was talking to my manicurist, Kimmy, and I said, Kimmy, that Bruno has got to be the dumbest creature to ever walk the surface of the planet. So she said, oogly, oogly, oogly. Bow, bow, bow. Blah, blah, blah. Bow, bow, bow.
Adieu.
Don't be a stranger.
The timeline on that makes me wonder, like, how long has Bruno been encased in a block of ice? And I think the funniest possible response is, like, a couple of weeks, maybe. Oh, ice pick. We need one of those.
It's an ice pick.
If we're gonna go all Fatal Attraction on somebody. Or is that Basic No, it's Basic Instinct. Fatal Attraction, I think, would involve killing Max. We don't want to do that.
Yikes! Well, 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 a Bigfoot.
Sure is a scrawny feller.
A Bigfoot in the hand is worth two in the bush, Lee Harvey.
Sorry, boss.
Think nothing of it, old chap. Now, be a good lad and pop off to the bus and get the net.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bumpus.
Unfortunately, he's got a tuning fork. So, let's just leave.
Don't make a move.
Oh, it's a electrical device of some kind. I don't know what words mean anymore.
Hey, Conroy.
What do you want?
I'm not really a Bigfoot, you know.
Pull the other one.
I don't know what that means.
You'll never get away with this.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
If he doesn't believe us, we can just...
Don't make a move. Don't make a move.
I'm pretty sure we can use this.
Don't make a move.
There's gotta be a way. Oh, wait, you use it on Max.
Maybe this'll convince you that I'm not a Bigfoot.
Yeah, but what are you supposed to pull?
You again?
I left the net back in Bumpusville.
Forget the net. We're gonna disguise ourselves as a Bigfoot.
Why?
So we can infiltrate their ranks, learn their ways, and pick them off at our leisure.
Oh.
And no funny stuff, dog boy.
Yeah.
Max?
Hey.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Yeah. I think you got that on backwards, boss. Hey.
I wouldn't
sure
move
there's
if
a way
I
to
were
use
you.
Max in this scenario.
Yeah.
I'm just having a little bit of trouble.
Hey, Max, why don't you make yourself useful? That was fun.
Now future generations will be able to enjoy his atonal warblings.
Are there any more shrimp balls back here? Who are you?
We're the freelance police.
We just saved your collective hash.
Really? Then I guess it'd be okay to make you honorary Yeti chiefs. Walk this way.
You know, if I could walk that way, I wouldn't need to be an honorary chief.
Can I have your attention, please? Although it's our tradition to allow only Bigfoots and their dates to these gatherings, these two have shown themselves worthy of our gratitude and our trust.
These are a naive people.
And so I'm granting them the title of Honorary Bigfoot Chief. So don't mess with them.
Yeah, we're
That's
honorary
it?
chief.
Honorary Bigfoot Chief? Where's the cash?
We don't want Bigfoot money, Max. It's probably made of tree bark or something.
I know, but it's the principle of the thing.
You may now wander freely about the convention floor without concern for your health.
Gee, thanks.
Think nothing of it. Follow me. Since you have proven yourselves to be friends of the Yeti, I have brought you here to share in our biggest secret. These great totem poles have been gathered from across the world and passed down from generation to generation of Bigfoots.
So it is Bigfoots and not big feets.
Like fruitcake.
We believe they hold the answer to our ultimate salvation, but the secret of their purpose is a riddle we've been unable to fathom.
Sounds heavy.
Like fruitcake.
It's real heavy.
Bruno.
Like fruitcake.
Max, no.
Why aren't
Drop
you at the
bit.
party?
Who can party while their world comes to an end?
Me?
Most of your mange-ridden brethren, apparently.
I told you it was a bad idea to spike the punch.
I thought it would loosen up everyone's imagination.
No wonder we're facing extinction. Okay, guys, here's the situation. The Bigfoot way of life is rapidly going down the tubes. These totem poles might be able to save us, but A, we don't know what they mean. B, most of us have been partying too much to figure out what they mean. And C, we Bigfoots have a hard time operating in public, if you know what I mean.
It's fair. People keep locking you up.
We wouldn't normally be asking for help, but we're desperate.
Well, that's how we get most of our gigs, so why not?
Great. Why don't you three get cracking on the totem poles? I'm going to the hot tub.
That's gotta smell fun. Alright.
Looks like a before and after shot.
Before and after. Bald hair.
A patron saint of Bigfoots?
Alright, I think we've got that one in the works.
Dentistry?
Dinosaur tooth?
What is this, some kind of tornado?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is wearing the medallion in the hot tub. Alright, we can actually solve all of these from a standing start. Which is a good thing, because I don't think Sam ever sits down. Sam? Sam, buddy. The door, Sam, the door. There. I wish we had more Evelyn Morrison content, but we just don't. So step one, back to the vegetable music. We had some kind of fusion of a naturalist, vegetation.
Where's my John Muir vegetable?
Here you go, son. A zucchini squash that looks just like John Muir.
Gee, thanks, man.
Purple.
Thanks.
I don't
Bye.
think I've ever had one. Are they purple normally? We can also consult with Max. Like that helps.
I'm filled with disgust and an odd sense of foreboding.
And?
Computer games are your best entertainment dollar value.
Go buy some computer games right now. Especially the funny LucasArts ones.
I'd love to. You guys have been out of business as long as I know. Can we ask Max about Loom? No, sadly.
What do you think that swirly totem pole means?
I think it represents a primordial washing machine.
I'm not sure what to make of that toothy totem pole.
I think it's a graven idol for tooth fairy worshippers.
That guy in the campfire totem pole could be just about anybody.
Maybe it's Alan Ludden, the late host of Password.
That two-headed totem pole is a mystery to me.
I think it's the Cushmans.
And neither one of them is bald. Maybe it's their wives.
But Max is no help at all here.
What should we do now?
I thought we were doing one of those scavenger hunt deals.
Well, that's all.
Alright. Totem pole, that's a tooth. We have the tools for this one. We need a dinosaur tooth. And we have a nice, authentic dinosaur right here. It's authentically a robot dinosaur, but it is authentic. And a dinosaur.
We finally got the tooth.
The whole tooth?
Nothing bad.
Game's over. Nah, it. The last one, however, is gonna take a quick bit. And if it seems like I'm rushing through these puzzles a little bit, I sort of am, but that's mostly because we're creeping up on 2 hours, and I'm curious about if I can get this down under the 2-hour mark.
Shake a leg, Max.
That actually does speed Max up. He goes like double speed. Of course, that doesn't help much if he's down by the museum, but... I like to try to get a little bit of every
Could you bend this?
dialogue we can.
Sure. Let's see it. How's that? Great.
Now we have a corkscrew. Which means we can open the wine.
That seems to have gotten the cork off.
Shall we raise a toast to nuclear disarmament?
With this poison? Don't be silly.
And we can take the
That
cork
seems to have capped the snow globe.
and put it in the snow globe. Now, you may remember the lady working there mentioned that every time they created a new snow globe, it would weaken the vortex a little bit. There's good reason for that, as it turns out. They're 3D. The sprites. I admit I haven't looked up, like what the speedrun time on Sam and Max is. I imagine you'd have to, like, force skip every last dialogue, among other things. So into the vortex with us. God, I love this place so much. Even if it takes forever to walk anywhere, I still love it.
That might be a good idea, but perhaps I should wait until the vortex is running. Can we try the vortex?
Step right in.
On ScumVM, I am using ScumVM, so that's fine. Is it less on original? So yeah, this vortex forms. We suck it into the snow globe. And plug it up. Slurp.
Wow, the snow globe actually sucked in the pseudo-mystical energies of the mystery vortex.
I was hoping something like that would happen.
I too was hoping something like that would happen. Means we're on course to actually finish the game. So we now have, I believe, all of the tools we need to solve the very last puzzle in the game. Let's get back there. See that ending sequence. Nice. Takes longer, you'd think. Yeah. Very likely. We can now come and go freely. Try not to look directly at the meat in aspic, it will hurt you. Okay, let's head over to the hot tub. Speedrunner used the German version. Interesting.
I can't use these things together.
Yeah, we need to get to the hot tub, but I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I think. Sam, Max? Okay, there we go. So first off, the dinosaur tooth.
Hey, Chiefy Poo, I think I figured out one of those baffling totem poles.
A genuine dinosaur tooth. I figured it might be something like that.
Did he say genuine?
The bald figure is the hair growth formula.
Hey, Mr. Chief, we found something that might tie into your totem poles.
Yeah? What is it?
That Foley effect again.
Hair growth tonic. Very resourceful.
We just like stealing pillows.
the John Muir vegetable.
I believe we've deduced the secret of one of your totem poles. Hit me.
And
Combination
finally,
of
my favorite
man and
animation.
nature. Inventive.
Is it soup yet?
Not quite. My favorite animation, the Mystery Vortex Globe.
I think I figured out one of the totem poles. Let me see. A handheld vortex. Good thinking.
Thinking had nothing to do with it.
Well, that should do it, right?
Nothing's happening, Sam.
What's the story, Pops?
I don't know. I'm sure you got the ingredients right, but... Of course, how silly of me.
What?
In order for the spell to work, we need a living Bigfoot sacrifice.
It'd be a shame to lose
just
one
one
of
of
these
those,
furry fellas,
okay.
don't you think?
Wait, I've got an idea, and it doesn't require high explosives. Wait here.
While he's gone, I'll go see if any of the Bigfoots wants to off themselves for the greater good.
Sacrifice made. Where did some of these Bigfoot even come from? Now please enjoy the extremely expensive ending sequence.
Well, that was one heck of an impressive display.
And actually highly destructive to boot.
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'm not sure how I can ever thank you, so I guess I won't.
Will you and Trixie be heading back into the forest to live an idyllic, nature-oriented existence together?
Hell no! We're going to Vegas to get hitched. If it hasn't been trashed by all this crazy redwood nonsense.
We want to be in a place where we can sort of blend in, live our lives, maybe even raise a family.
Ew.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, you nutsy primitive man-beast, you.
You boys should be proud of what you've helped us achieve here today.
You mean the wholesale destruction of the symbols of modern civilization in the western United States? You bet we are.
Who wouldn't be?
Do we win a prize?
Well, oh, why not? This medallion has been a part of my family for untold generations. Wear it in good health.
Thanks, Chief. Max loves cheap sentiment.
Foil-covered chocolatey goodness. What's wrong, Sam?
I don't think the wizard has anything in that bag for me.
Well, I could give you my ritual headdress that I bought at Snucky's last week.
I appreciate the gesture, but I've already got a hat.
Well, that's fine too. Farewell, Sam and Max. Remember, though the night be dark, the dawn yet shall awaken and annoy you. Have a nice day.
I'll miss that old rascal.
I'll miss the way he smelled like a bag full of damp hamster shavings. Just like Grandpa. Hey, we forgot to get paid.
Don't worry, little buddy. I've got it all covered.
I hope you're happy. With those idiots on the case, we'll probably never see Bruno again.
Oh, lighten up, Burl. Hey, they're back.
Did you find Bruno?
Of course.
Bruno!
How can we ever repay you?
The blank looks on your faces are the only reward we need.
Hey, payment.
That and a big fat check.
Right, good.
Would you settle for 3,000 skee-ball tickets?
Close enough. Let's go, Max. You know, Max, I can't help thinking that we've foolishly tampered with the fragile inner mechanisms of this little spaceship we call Earth.
Gosh, Sam, if a few hundred years of civilization have to be totaled just to ensure that a bunch of smelly quasi-human creatures have a safe haven for their disgusting lifestyles, then so be it.
It's always been my approach to the furry fandom.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Burl, did Bruno always have 4 arms?
Yes, don't ask questions. And now we get the playable credit sequence. Shoot! Hey, it's Bubsy! Glad you weren't the only... No, I mean, that is literally Bubsy. This is Boppo the Clown, from the Tentacle, R2-D2. Guybrush Threepwood being impaled with voodoo. Charlie Brown, thinly veiled. And Bubsy the Bobcat. I'm not sure why Bubsy is here. Oh, and Purple Tentacle from Day of the Tentacle. Thought you could shoot the actual credits. No, unfortunately. I have tried. So, I'm just gonna let it scroll. So I genuinely love this game. This game fucking rewrote my personality as a young kid. Like, so much about this game was just absolutely ridiculous in a way that appealed personally to me. I started collecting the comics, although they were really hard to find at first. Do not think that it's actually Bubsy. This came out in 92, Bubsy came out in 93. This came out in 93. Came out in 92. Huh. Oh, the CD-ROM version came out in 93. Honestly, I was using the, Wikipedia article for that. And it has the wrong date in that case. If that's not Bubsy, I don't know what it is. It looks identical to Bubsy. Oh yeah, there are a bunch of jokes scrolling by in the credits. I always thought it was... Oh. You can stop now. Yeah, I probably could. Forgive George for anything else he did because he paid for this. George Lucas has decent taste, in my opinion, honestly. We're leaving. Bye. Okay, they lied. It might be Bubsy. They're back. But I don't know. Like I said, I kind of want to wait for the Telltale remasters to go on sale before I do the next Telltale games. But what am I going to do next? There's a lot of choices. I could do another point-and-click adventure game. I could branch out into the world of RPGs. I could finally get back on the Monkey Island series. We never did do Curse of Monkey Island. Curse of Monkey Island would be thematically appropriate next, I think. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. I won't think long because tomorrow is just a few hours away. Well, yeah, tomorrow's about a half hour away, so I better think fast. But something will happen. Something will happen. And I will play more games. It's what I'm here for. So, like Scheherazade, I wish you would come back tomorrow night, where I will tell another story, entice you with another tale, and until then, good night, folks. Have a good time out there. Don't eat any chocolate medallions. Give me all your chocolate medallions, please. And I'll see you later.